In the name of the one who is the peace and give peace. Losing opportunities, chances in life bring a lot of miseries, sadness, and sometimes depression. There are 5 things that we need to take advantage of before 5. Number 1, youth. Before we get old, we have to use our time and our youthness to fruitful, constructive competition. Number 2, health. We have to take advantage of our health before our sickness. Number 3, we have to get advantage of our wealth before poverty. Number 4, we have to get advantage of our free time before occupation and before we get busy. Number 5, we have to take advantage of our life before our death. So let me explain each a little bit. Unfortunately, majority of us, when we are youth, we have a lot of energy and we are fit to do so many things, physically and mentally. Those who are young, they are capable of doing so many things that old people cannot do. So, but unfortunately, what happened when we are youth, we do not think the way we think when we get old. But if someone take advantage of that energy, abilities, capabilities before they get old, they are not going to regret. So the biggest source of sadness is regret. Number 2, health. There are majority of people, they're healthy, but they do not take advantage of their health. So if you're healthy, make sure you appreciate your health, be grateful, and do something positive for yourself, for your family, for your community, and for humanity in a whole, before you get sick. Because when we get sick, we cannot do anything. We cannot even properly think. And there are so many people, talented people, when they get sick, they can't do nothing because pain stops you to perform. Wealth. Number 3, there are a lot of people who are rich and they have a lot of money, but they spend their money on useless and meaningless activities and things, and then they get poor. Once they get poor, then they suffer, they regret, and then that regret leads to sadness, misery, and even anxiety and depression. So if you're wealthy and you have a lot of money, so make sure you invest your money on things that would give you hope, that would not only would give you hope, it would benefit other human beings as well. Free time. Number 4, that majority of people regret because they waste their time, they kill their time. Everyone has 24 hours. If you use this 24 hours that we have, then we can get something out of our life. But if you waste it on things that are not important, that are not valuable, that's not those things that are not going to bring any benefits to us, to our family, to our community, to people in the world. So basically we're wasting our time. And when we get old and when we get too busy with life responsibilities, then we would regret. We would think back and we would notice that we waste a lot of time. So before we reach that, we have to use our time wisely to avoid regret and sadness and misery. Number 5, life before death. We have to take advantage of our life before our death. We know everyone would die. No one is gonna live forever. Life is short. So we have to be very beneficial to human race. We have to leave positive legacy for generation to follow. Not only we have to take advantage of life in this world to do positive things, but we have to also do righteous acts in order for our Creator to reward us in the hereafter. So these 5 things, taking advantage of 5 before 5, is mentioned in a hadith of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. So if you like it, please make sure you share it with your friends and followers